a topic that I'm just going to go on a different quick
Go
random
for it.
topic.
Please do.
For those individuals, especially during COVID, Eli, like it's given birth to a lot of creativity and a lot of pain, right? I believe through pain, ideas are born. Comfort is your worst enemy. It really is. Sustainability and practicality, all those words, all these adjectives that I'm spitting out, they are your poison for your success. So you have to seek avenues that are completely different, that are completely uncomfortable, that are against the grain, if you will. And so I knew that every day that I would look when I was going to school, I just saw it, for better choice of words, not picking on anybody, I just saw comfort amongst all the people that were there. But they were complaining about everything. And I'm like, well, do something about it. You are the creator of your own path. If you're not happy with you're making $4,000 or $5,000 a month, then what are you doing? Well, it's because of my benefits. I'm like, well, make your if you're getting paid $300 from your employer for your health insurance, well, figure out a way to be an entrepreneur and make 600, and you control your time. So these things started, like when you were talking about benefits and this and that. I realized that I cannot make my job my reason, or the stability of my job, the reason why I don't launch into become my own businessman, my own entrepreneur. So for those individuals who maybe lost their job during COVID, God forbid, they lost someone who was a financial provider in their family, it sucks. It really does. But maybe that's an opportunity for you guys to develop this unique work ethic that is in there. It's in there, Eli, and the best companies on this planet, small or large, were usually made at the back end of something that was a struggle, right? Yeah.
Again, I agree 100% with what you said. And I know we're going a little bit off the subject, but the truth is that I feel the same way. Let's put COVID 2020 as an example. If you don't have a death in the family, if you don't have, even if you lost your job, by the way, but the truth is that the friends that I have on Facebook, or maybe the ones that I talked to, like they have this mindset of, oh, this is the worst year ever. I want this year to be over. I'm so hoping for 2021. And the fact is, again, if there is no deaths, right? If even if you lost your job, the truth is that in my mentality, even with this year, to me, there's more ups and downs, and the thing is that if you didn't make it happen in COVID or again, no death, the truth is that you're not going to make it. Because even maybe next year or in 3 years, we don't have COVID, but there will be something. Something's going to happen. And if you don't find a way to make it happen yourself, you know what? The COVID wasn't the excuse, to be honest with you.
COVID's here. COVID's real. But at the end of the day, it's not going to it's not going to make me operate in such a fear mechanism, if you will, that I'm not going to succeed. And there were so many ugly things that happened within this country, the election, COVID. I'm not going to get into politics, what side anyone's on. But like I was telling people, like I'm going to do fine with Democrat or Republican money. I don't cash a blue or red dollar bill. I cash a green dollar bill. And the sooner people realize how to maximize their value, then they become almost in the workforce. If you're an employee, you become irreplaceable because you created such a value for yourself, right? I have some contractors that said, I'll rather collect unemployment than take a $300 pay cut. And then, but the back of my mind, I'm like, what are you going to do when this dies down a bit, or it becomes the norm? And then now you need a job, and now I look at you almost with disgust because you didn't want to man up. You were given a job opportunity. There's people out there that are dying, bro. They're dying to get a job. Yeah. And there's 3 guys that said, you know what, I'd rather take unemployment. And nothing against unemployment. Once again, I'm not going to ruffle anyone's feathers, but if you are willing and able to work, if you have hands and feet and air in your lungs and the ability to breathe and the ability to think for yourself, get your ass to work, create some value for yourself, inspire others, impact a multitude, and eventually you'll be rewarded with the pay later. That's the problem with our society. We want pay now, but you haven't shown me your value. show me your value first, and the pay follows.
Yeah, and all that is with mindset.
Yeah.
I mean, as you know, I showed you the hair salon. I mean, you can just imagine our business went down 40%.
Yeah.
I have a full-time job. I was using that income to make sure that I still stay open. And you asked me, 2020 was the best year.
Yeah.
You know?
Good. That's the way to do it.
I mean, because the truth is that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to you the way you want to see it. And I might be wrong. 2020 was the worst year for me ever. But by me just thinking that way, I can't lose, you know? So, again, we'll get back to it.
Yeah.
Pero, señor, thank you for that. I really appreciate you spreading your knowledge around this topic. Let's go back.